And here we are at my base. This is my horse. I like this horse, doesn't have too many hearts, he's pretty quick and he has an okay jump. This is just to keep him in. For some reason the leads are not staying connected to the fence post. Well, this is my base where me and Man of Steel started setting up. This is just to keep some boats in. When boats were easier to drive, we were using it through waterways. This is just, I thought this was a cool naturally spawning area. I actually found a skeleton spawner in here that I turned into an XP farm. There's also a spider spawner which I also turned into an XP farm, which you will see. This is all natural spawning here. The terrain generation we did start when the terrain generation did change, so we got some pretty cool terrain generation. Man of Steel originally had a base right in here, which is a little tunnel. His stuff is in there, I just blocked it off since he moved. This was his mines over here, so he was mining down there. His mining style is crazy. At that time he was just mining in crazy directions, not anything specific. This is my little base here. I have this little tiny, like, I don't know what to call it, an alcove. It looked pretty cool here, so I actually started the caves in here. Crawl caves, now entering crawl caves, goblins ahead. We were calling Man of Steel a dwarf. We ended up calling, I was the goblin. This is my little staircase. Let's go down here. Down here is the throne room. Now this is the digging project I was talking about. This thing is massive. All the way down to that level there is what I'm digging out. That is not a full beacon. I'm using it for haste. There's a slime chunk right there. Let's look up here. Up here is what I have dug out so far with the haste. From the top to here, this is insane with efficiency 5 with a haste 1. I'm trying to get some iron and everything, just trying to get that full beacon so we get haste 2. Not much to see here though, just a little base of operations where I can put like stone in that I have. Let's go back up here. We're going to go into my main part of my base. Originally I was going to use this as a temporary little room for myself, as it's grown on me here since I've been working on it. Let's go down here first. Just one here, we'll be right back. Okay, back guys. So down here is actually two things. It is my mines and my spawner. Now my spawner has 4 platforms with on each level. Here are my mines. It does go down pretty far down that way. You can't see it because of the void fog. But let's look over here. This is just where I smelt up some of the items when I do mine them out. Just a minecart ladder going up here. This is our spawner here. They do fall and die here. This is actually where the drops are picked up by a hopper behind there. This actually just dispenses some water there, so we can actually use it with the looting sword to actually get some items. All the armor drops and everything that don't really go into these categories here will actually go into here. We actually have zombie flesh over here, gunpowder, bones and arrows, and witch drops in there where I get a good amount of potion brewing stuff. I don't do many potions, but I do a lot for my spawners. Great, that is now broken over there. Let's get out and try to fix this. Right. Let's break this one. You can hear the water running inside the spawn. The spawn is right behind this wall here. Through here is actually my actual base. Down here, let's take a look down here. This is actually, I'm just moving some villagers around. This is my villager training center. What happens is they come from the breeder up top, outside, come down here, and they go around. Every time they come in here, they fall down. The light will turn on. It'll stop them from actually coming down through. I did take this guy out here because he is one of the newer guys that I do need for the breeding up top. That's not my main source of sugarcane, it's just there for aesthetic values. Let's go back up here. Now the portal that I was talking about in the nether is right here. So I walk in, turns on, I go into nether. When I want to come back out, as soon as I walk out, turns it back off. And there's Moo 2. It is a pig. I don't eat pigs on the server, no reason really, other than girlfriend was saying no, don't kill the pigs, and we actually renamed this one with my one name tag. There's some dogs here. That one is not mine, so I can't do anything with it. This is mine. The new maps here for the area. We are right here. There's some other stuff that we'll visit some other time. They're over here. Let's keep going. In here is just my big storage area where I keep everything that I am using. Just labeled. Here we'll actually open up for our potion. This is where we do our potions. All the potions go in here, all the items in here. With this, there's a garbage chute that's just hooked up to a dropper that shoots them out. Let's go through here. This is my snow farm. I have a shovel on me so I can't see. All I do is stand here, harvest the snow. If a log gets stuck in there, just push it over. We do have a few blocks in here. This is where Moo 2 originally was. This is just where Moo 2 was originally with this sheep, the one sheep that I found in this area. Right here is the sugarcane farm. It is on a hopper timer, which just these pop out every once in a while. We probably will rebuild one of these sometime. All the drops go down here to this hopper that puts it into there. Oh, it just went off. In here is just pumpkins, melons, and some nether wart. This is my tree farm. So you put this here. Let's grab one of these. It's pretty simple. You put this here. It goes off. Makes them big. Chop it down. And then you just put another one down. Chop it down. Constantly do that. I do have each one here. Each different type of wood. I do have some jungle wood, but I don't actually have some jungle saplings, so I can't get the leaves. That's the one thing in the server that we cannot find is actually a jungle. Let's go through here. This is actually one of my more favorite parts, is my fields. These are just where I harvest crops. Pretty simple. Is you just press this button, dispenses the water. Everything gets shipped out into the middle there. And everything will come down right to that hopper, come into here, and I store everything in here. Turn that off. I'll replant those some other time. Let's run down here. This is just a item transport. Take it down. This is actually where the skeleton spawner is. I use it for XP and to get a lot of items. This is just 4 extra drops that fall out here. This is just a simple comparator to actually shoot out for each item that goes in. Let's just run up here for a second, just so we can see how we have this set up here. The setup up here is pretty simple. Just have different layers where they just fall in and get funneled down to the center. And just a skeleton spawner. Nothing really good came from that dungeon, I don't think, other than I believe a record and a saddle, but I have enough of those. So all you do is stand here, go through. Where's that guy? There we go. There's just a hopper underneath this half slab. This sword, the master sword, is knockback 1, fire aspect, sharpness, looting, and unbreaking. One of the better swords that I have. Those are all put on through enchanted books. That will actually take all the items down there. They fall down. Let's run down here. Down here, some of my farms. Let's look here. There's a cow farm here. What you do is you open this up. We'll go behind and show you how it works in a second. You breed them from behind. All the babies come out here. You press this. Froze all the babies down here. Put that back. And then when they grow up, they suffocate. And this is a chicken farm. So the chickens just get shot out here. When they grow up, they drown. They are hoppers under here that we'll see in a second. This is the spider XP farm. I have no clue where that actually went. That was here last time I was here. So what happens is they just come down. They spawn in there. They get shipped over here. They all collect here. We close the gate like it is. turn this on. This is on a hopper timer, so it suffocates them to a 1-hit damage. You just throw a splash potion of instant damage on them and they die. Flip this. All the XP come out to you. Now, let's look over here. To breed the cows, you press this button on the dispenser, just water in there, you breed them, then you do as stated. Let's go down here. Now this is the item. This comes from the skeleton farm. So we got a lot of items going in there. Spider stuff here, cows and chickens. We have a lot of chicken items currently. At one point we had a lot of chickens in there. It was a crazy amount. It is actually, they're all supposed to be down in there, but I was trying to get some more. And when they grow up, they keep, for some reason, they are still pushing themselves out like that. Now this is the redstone for the spider area. We can go down here, look at the item sorter spawner. Some pretty simple redstone. We might look at revisit this stuff some later day to try to make it more simple. Let's go look out here. But that's about it for this stuff down here. Let's see if there's anything else really that there really needs to be talked about. Let's go back up here. What I'll do is I will cut back to you guys when I do get back outside. We're going to look at some other places around this area. So it's going to take 1 second. Okay guys, we're back outside here. Just at the bridge outside of the base there. What we're going to do is look at some stuff over here. Let's look at this first. Over here is actually just a way that you can drive your boats up. There's a lake over that side, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that we were working on. There's nothing really special over there, not even really a base. Through there goes to another part of the water. Let's go through here. This is when boats were working very well and had really easy steering. Let's go through here. Now boats, I don't know what's going on with them. You're sitting on it here, but it's actually way over there and it breaks. This over here was actually built by Man of Steel. He did just build this just as like an extra little base in the area for people that they can stay in. Not much in here. It was pretty simple build, just really just somewhere for you to stay. Only one door left. I think that's it for that right there. There's nothing under it or anything. Let's walk over here. There is something over there. Now this is what confuses me. I know he had his base over there. Man of Steel did, over with me. And then when he built that, it was a small place, and he built this little island here where the island was. Then this showed up. I don't know who built this, but it did just show up, and I noticed it a little bit ago, but I have no clue who actually built this. No signs or anything saying who did it, just saying that this is someone's farmhouse. There's some items here, some random items, a little basement that I've looked in, nothing much here really. just some really starter stuff. Don't know who might have started this here, but someone built it, and I have no clue who did. I think that is probably it for today. There probably is some stuff that we did miss, but not much. If there's anything else that we can really look at sometime, we'll probably get to it. But that's actually probably it for today. I'll see you guys next time, and see ya.